Good morning. It is 9:37 a.m. and I would like to call today's hearing to order. There are multiple cases on the docket. 2 cases to be exact: Sentinel Energy Center, case number 6142-2, and then Ultramar Inc., DBA Valero Wilmington Refinery, case number 3845-111. We have an individual distinguished board member attending remotely. Dr. Abraham,
Yes, I'm here.
is there anyone in the room with you?
No,
And we shall presume that the location was posted in pursuant to the Brown Act
correct.
as listed on the agenda.
Yes,
And the location is accessible to the public.
correct.
Thank you very kindly. All right. We have exhibits that we're going to number. And so, looking at Sentinel Energy Center LLC, that first document is stipulation of place petition for modification of regular variance on consent, Exhibit 7. The declaration of Dennis Johnson in support of petition for modification of regular variance, filed in support for consent calendar, Exhibit 8. Order granting extension of final compliance date and modification of regular variance, Exhibit number 9. There's a minute order attached, Exhibit number 10. And then there's an additional document dated May 14, 2024, which is an order granting a regular variance in the matter, which would be Exhibit number 11. Any members of the board desirous of providing any comments and or deliberation relative to case number 6142-2? Yes, yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. In reference to Sentinel Energy Center LLC, I do move that we go ahead and grant the variance as requested and according to the order stipulated, I believe, on number 11, exhibit number 11. I had just outlined this. What did I do with it? Okay, here we go. It was for a regular variance. I believe that we can make the 6 findings, and this will be in reference to the period commencing May 14th. And I have through December 31st, which is today, for the final compliance date. They were supposed to have conducted the testing, and this was in condition D 29.5, stating that they would be testing it within those 90 days when we saw them before. And it was in regards to the installation and operation of a new CO oxidation catalyst. In reference also to what follows in the order, the petitioner was to complete the repair of the gas turbine unit number 3 on device number D13 and return the unit to service, as well as they were going to send a monthly updates to the district. And number 3, they were to notify the AQMD in reference to the gas turbine unit number 3. And number 4, that once the gas turbine and the associated air pollution control devices had been returned to service, the petitioner was to complete the source test as required by the condition under D 29.5 within the 90-day period, and so on and so forth in reference to the other orders of 5 through 9.
All right, I just want to make a quick amendment to Exhibit 9, the order granting extension of final compliance date.
March 31st. I'm
And-
sorry, we are
yes,
extending it to
Yes, to March
31st.
2025, yes. So Robert Pearman is not present, so we'll strike Robert Pearman's name. Mr. Mahan Balakapalan is not present. We're going to insert Marie Slaughter. Alternate is serving in his stead. Okay. Any additional points for which individuals would like to offer to the discussion?
I just wanted to add that the address is for 15775 Melissa Lane Road in North Palm Springs.
Gotcha, okay. All right, at this time, I'd like to offer a motion. 1 second.
Second.
Oh, wait a minute, let me see. All right. In the matter of Sentinel Energy Center LLC, facility ID number 152707, case number 6141-2, I move that we find good cause to grant the request for an extension / modification as set forth in the proposed findings in decision exhibit number 9 with the amendments as stated, redacting Robert Pearman's name, inserting Marie Slaughter. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been properly moved by Ali, second by Dr. Abraham. Any further question or discussion on the motion? Hearing none. Dr. Abraham? Your vote?
Aye.
Verdugo Peralta?
Aye.
Ms. Slaughter?
Aye.
All right, the motion hereby passes 4 votes unanimously. Okay, we're dropping down to the next case, case number 3845-111, which is Ultramar Inc., DBA Valero Wilmington Refinery. Any members of the board? Oh, one quick question. Ms. Thomas, did anyone sign up to provide public comments and or evidentiary testimony?
No, there was no one online or in person.
Okay, let the record reflect that no one has signed up to provide comments or evidentiary testimony. We'll proceed forward. Any deliberation in this matter?
Did you want to mark the exhibit?
Yes. Exhibit 1 is the stipulation to place the matter on consent calendar. Exhibit number 2 is the declaration of Dr. Sharon Sheher, SHERER, in support of order granting short variance and alternate operating conditions, AOCs. And then there's Exhibit 3, proposed findings and decisions granting short variance. And then HB1 is emo traffic between Marie Slaughter, the clerk's office, et al. All right, and the same goes here. Within exhibit number 3, we are going to, let me see, any reference to Mr. Pearman, we would strike that. Any reference to Mr. Balaka-Palan, we would exchange Mr. Balaka-Palan's name for Ms. Slaughter. Deliberation and our comments associated with this case?
This was for a short variance and an AOC from the requirements of the Health and Safety Code. This was to be for the period commencing January 9th of 2025 and continuing through March 9th of 2025. Whenever there's been an AOC, which is an alternating operating conditions in the past, we kind of take a little closer look at it for those reasons. But in this case, I believe that they are in line and they were going to go ahead and commence, as I stated in January. The petitioner shall limit the total opacity when shutting down. That was a consideration, and restarting the refinery unit 61. And this had to do with the fluid catalytic cracking unit, as well as the regenerator device 36 and the FCCU heater device number 38 and the process 3 and system 1 to 2. So, and as they've stated in the order from 2A through, I believe it's quite detailed. There we go. Through 22, they also have to follow the EPA's guidelines in reference to the AOC, and that they have within a 45-day review period to put forth a response if they need to. But anything else, I think that they're in line, and going forward, I think that we should go ahead and support this.
All right, any further discussion on our deliberation? Ms. Slaughter?
I agree with the member and also would like to thank the petitioner for addressing my questions.
All right, perfect. Okay, Dr. Abraham, any further comments? If not, we'll go ahead and we'll call for a motion in the matter of Ultramark Inc., DBA Valero Wilmington Refinery, case number 3845-11, facility ID number 80000, located at 2402 East Anaheim Street, Wilmington, California, 90744. I move that we grant a short variance and AOC commencing December 31st, 2024 through March 9th, 2025.
Second the motion.
Okay, we have a second on the record. I would ask that we reference Exhibit 3 for the appropriate rules and subsections, as well as reference Exhibit 3 for the conditions. The petitioner shall pay the appropriate and applicable fees pursuant to AQMD rules and regulations and any other health and safety code statute that's been presented. Ms. Verdugo proud to second that motion. Any further question or discussion on that motion? Hearing none. Dr. Abraham?
Aye.
Verdugo Peralta?
Aye.
Ms. Slaughter?
Aye.
Ali votes in the affirmative. The matter is hereby approved unanimously. We thank everyone kindly for joining us today. Have a phenomenal new year. Any comments from members of the board before we adjourn?
Happy New Year.
All right. We're off the record and we're adjourned at 9:49 a.m.
Happy New Year, everybody.